That's why I stood up and started. Well chased, pal.
Chasing already.
Don't do the roll up, mate. Hope he's not going to hit the
Speed, mate.
Not essential, like obviously happening online, but gents, you can start straight away.
Alright, ready for live coverage? In 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Club Holdfast for the State Fours Men's Final. Senior Scream Forbes v Door. Isaac Trenorden from Bowls SA here. Joined once again, Sam Denton. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Thank you, mate. Ready to rumble here for another cracking State Fours final. Hopefully it's as good as the last one.
100%. They were, was it Team Door in an absolute tussle against Team Close. But Forbes, they shook hands one end early, I believe. So you'll see Team Forbes. We've got Jim Brideston, Cameron Hill, Justin Morris, and of course Stuart Forbes. They'll be using bowls with blue stickers up against Brent Marshall, Mitch Walker, Corey Hicks, and Simon Dorr, who will be using green stickers. Pretty cool, calm and collected characters on the stream here. It'll be very fun to watch Dory on the stream. I'm not sure we've had him on too many streams over the last couple of years, Sam. He's definitely been on at the pointy end of plenty of finals in his time.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. I'm not sure if he's made a final as
Not probably
such.
in this format of the Champions Week as it been the last couple of years. Definitely a quality player for a long time, though, isn't he?
Certainly is, mate.
And
Certainly
he's
is.
the type of bloke could walk on absolute water for the next 2.5 hours.
He's also never, ever out of the game.
Yeah.
You could
correct.
need 4 8s on the last, so 32 shots
Yep.
in 4 ends, and he'll do it.
Yeah, 100%. Job's on. Job is on. He's so positive too as a skipper. He really backs his players in and gets all the confidence out of them.
Yep, 4th on the men's state games played as well, Sam, if you want to know. So 285.
Yeah, right. It's pretty fair. Back into the state squad this season too, so potentially the opportunity to extend that resume to a few more games.
So, yeah, Jim Bryson getting his team started with a great opener.
Brent Marshall here on the mat. Bit like Nick Watson from the Hawks, the Wizard. Absolutely loves him. I'm surprised he doesn't have his Wizard hat on out here, and he's just played that perfectly.
Yeah, great shot. First one was a little quick, but we saw in that last game how often the jack moved. So the first one will certainly be in this game as this as this end progresses. Watch Jim got for his second. It's a little tight.
All good, mate. Full hand, mate. Full draw. Good to sit that.
The man of the moment from that semi-final, Mitch Walker, potted the jack to win the game. See what form he brings.
Good team. Well played, mate.
Pretty handy.
2, mate. Well played. Excellent.
It's a good long ball.
Open, mate. Control 2 feet.
Young Cameron Hill on the mat. Almost sort of lets him go at 45 degrees into the ground, but does it every single time. So it's it's working.
All good there, mate.
You do it at the same time every time. It's, you're being consistent. So, let's see, is he out of the under 18s now? Is he?
He is, mate.
Still, yeah, he is out. Yep.
They're going to be close to. They're going to be 20 or 21 now.
Oh, okay. There you go. Haven't come across him too much in
Well played.
my time.
Well done.
Really weighed again there by Mitch.
Younger brother Ryan in the under 18 squad at the moment.
Yep. Talented family.
Young Charlie Hicks in the background too.
The new mixed pairs champion. What a performance he put on as well. Good effort here. Lovely weight.
Good attempt, mate. Look at this turn us,
Just
mate.
closes that gap ever so slightly.
Here's the older brother, less accomplished brother. He'll be looking for this state title just to give something back to young Charles.
That's it. What's Charlie got? He's got 2 now, doesn't
Charlie's
he?
got 2 now, yep. Corey chasing his first. A really good shot again, but
Okay, mate.
geez, that's a fat target, isn't it? Justin Morris on the mat. Tiny, as they call him. Been around for a long time.
Just needs to hurry, doesn't he?
Get up, Tony.
Yeah, it's all... Nothing for short of that, that's for sure. Young Cozza just needs to change something up here, I think.
Yeah. It's also not the worst setup. I mean, there's a couple of holes there.
Added the weight, yeah.
Played. That's a very good result. Good shot.
Could nearly be whacking this.
Yeah, just even you get that pack that Corey's just arrived into.
Just tough to finesse.
Justin Morris not far away if he can run this out.
Push, push.
What a shot. 5 down. Draws the shot.
It's a big turnaround, isn't it?
It's probably one that you enjoy walking back to the mat here if you Simon Dorr. A little toucher on the backhand here, Sam. 1 foot toucher, he makes 4 or 5.
100%.
Charlie Hicks, normally the first one to put a jumper on at any kind of under-18 training or day, and he's the only person here without a jumper.
Braving it.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, have an early look.
Yeah. Sits it through, he's...
Yeah,
3.
gets it clean, yeah. Guess the jack goes with it.
That was one of the most elegant little trots I've seen in my time, I think. That was finesse.
Well, that's Stuart Forbes for you, folks. The old beak. He will be absolutely itching at the bit to pluck this title, I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Just running through.
Yeah, would have liked to stay up there. Was probably an important part of the equation.
Yep.
If you miss, you stay on. Understood the shot he was trying to play, but... What has Simon Dorr got here? First attempt was wide. We saw the shot he was trying to play. Probably just trying to get that bowl out clean.
He's a pretty easy man to read too, isn't he? If he knows he's close, you can tell by looking at him. Just a bit wide again.
Good, mate. Do you want the shot, mate?
Disappointed with himself. They had 2 really nice looks. Can Stewie draw a counter and rub a bit of salt in the wounds? Good area.
Yeah, played this pretty well, hasn't he? Doesn't want too much of the jack if he gets it. At least gets it all. Needs to flop. Give it a few seconds, lads.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they got absolutely peppered on the head. Got to run away with the shot, but just can't let that get to you, though. Stewie just got to brush that off.
Yeah. Probably lucky got it relatively square too, Sam. If you got more of the outside edge, you could have been 2 or 3. So maybe even 4, I think, if you got it really bad.
Yeah, he got it bad, yeah.
Anyway, 1 shot for the first end. Never a bad thing.
See if Team Dorr can back up that phenomenal start they just had. Started here by Jimmy. Lovely shot.
Let us know where you're tuning in from, folks. If you're enjoying the stream. I've had a few streams so far this week. A few more still to come.
Corrected his weight here.
Yeah, he's played this well.
We house again.
Brent's also the vice president, I believe, out at Salisbury, Sam.
Yeah, true. True. Did you see him wearing his Air Force, Defence Force shirt? He works in the Air Force. Been between here and Brisbane previous years working. He's been here for probably a couple years now, I think.
There you go. Oh, Jimmy Bryson. What an effort.
Feel it. Raymond watching from Thailand. Tammy watching from Melbourne. Don't know if Mitch will forgive you for missing this one. What's he got here? Good shot. Got to be happy with that one, Mum.
Yeah, would have loved to get a little more Jack moving down the line. It's a good shot nonetheless. Young Hill. Positive draw on the forehand. Their bowl coming in, can sit that mint bowl of Mitch Walker. Well played, Cameron Hill. Draws the shot underneath.
We're just changing him up. A little confident forehand arrival.
He's in the area again here, Sam. He's got the legs to get there.
Building ahead.
What a high-quality game we've seen so far.
Something similar here. Just doesn't want to drop short. He's giving himself a good chance. Played this really well. 2 good shots. That's brilliant.
Oh, Cameron Hill. Take a bow, young man. Doesn't give a whole lot away body language-wise, does he? He sort of looked like he wasn't a fan of that, but he was quicker, but he played it bloody well.
Played it good. Got a good clearance on the front. Young Kozza playing a bit of weight here. He doesn't mind arriving at a head. Backs himself on his runners. Just got to get down. It's a good shot.
Does make it better.
Call him Mound. But Ryan Hill. Cam Hill. Mound. Very creative. Good effort again. Asking it to run.
Kozza.
Mighty effort. Uh, 15 ends again, Tammy. 15 ends the whole way through. I think he's just trying to lay his own down, but just a bit tight under the head.
Speed nearly did the job.
Dory has a nice little forehand. Confident draw. He can snag the jack around the corner. He gets onto Corey's last bowl. He will pop the shot bowl out for one.
In a reasonable vicinity here, Sam. Can he get a bit of jack?
Great shot.
What a shot.
One down. One in.
Yeah,
Four probably there.
Yeah.
Great shot, though. Probably better. Now we can have a little look up there to get the bowl out. Shuey needs to navigate a way to find a friend here.
There's maybe even a chance, Sam, for Dory when if Forbesy doesn't change this much, there's a sneaky chance he can get both blues, which would be, a count of 4.
Yep.
Forbes needs to rock and roll something up into this head. Oh, maybe does a little bit. Still a good chance on here for Dory, though. Chance to sit that blue bowl through.
Probably nearly makes it better to get both, or it's probably an angle for the jack.
Yeah.
How it sets up, everything to gain on this one, Dory. He'll be disappointed after that first end, missing those 2 runners. I dare say he's going to give this one a red-hot crack. Going to back him in to get this, I think.
Yeah. Just thinking sort of good swinger weight here, Sam, as opposed to going flat out.
Yeah, I think so. He can miss that cannon and get the bowl clean.
Yeah. A few more chances with angles with that kind of speed as well.
He's gone tight.
The last, like you said, Sam, I missed the last 2. The last 2 didn't really turn much on him, so probably thought the same sort of thing there.
Yep.
Just, yeah, maybe poked it a little too tight. Forbesy takes the 1. It shows how close these heads have been. And 2 ends in, we've hardly seen a bowl outside of, 2.5, 3 feet?
Yep. I think it sums up his confidence after that first end too. He'd absolutely be kicking himself.
Yeah.
To be 2-0 down and give it away with his last twice.
Two ends played, 1-1. Let us know in the comments who you're barracking for. In a high-quality match so far. Great to see some support coming through already. It's also good to see, Sam, 4 country lads going against 4 metro.
Yep. Yeah, exactly right. Started again then by Jimmy.
Marshall to follow on the forehand. Probably speed killed him more than anything else. What do you reckon Charlie's saying in the background there, Sam?
Do you want me to come out there and show you how to get close?
Judging by the way Cozza gave 0 facial expression and threw his hands up a little, I'm going to say it was probably something along those lines. Jim Bryson, take a bow, mate. You've played 6 very good lawn bowls so far in this match. That's the way. Region 4 boys in the comments. Keep the good comments coming through. Brent Marshall, what a correction. Fantastic home.
Speed again.
Yeah, probably a little stiff to back flop there. I mean, he stands up tall. It's a very tight target. Mitch Walker arriving. Sits and stays. Not quite, but does make the angles pretty nice for them.
Yeah, played it good. Set it up for his next one. Stu just saying, sort of playing there. Well, they're playing forehand. Mitch is playing the backhand, but sort of playing their sort of weight up and over the front. Got to beat them to changing it. If you give it away and pop it out, so be it. But if you can get under that into a clear road, it would have been handy. Something similar here by Mitch.
Yeah, played the first one really well. Just looking to arrive up once again. Their ball's coming in. Can see the bowl out clean. If not, a little touch pops the jack to their bowl at the back. Maybe just a touch quick there, Sam.
Yeah, just a smidge.
He sort of gets to the inside, or the outside, I should say, of that bowl, pops the jack. He probably pops a little too far.
Yep. Got to get to a good house.
That is exactly where the jack will go.
Probably maximum for Dawes Rink here. Young Cozza's getting the bowl, their bowl first, and just getting it clean. Got to get down. Oh, good shot.
An effort.
Nearly just like that. Bit less of it.
Sneaky chance of a little toucher here from Justin underneath. That bowl of Marshall. Just going to run out of legs, though.
Speaking of brotherly love, got Kane in the chat, getting stuck into Mitch. That's what we love to see. Bit of family banter.
Same shot, but on the other hand now. That last one of Justin Morris plays a little factor. If you're just a touch high on the line, you can kind of make it off. That is a good result. God, you would have loved to turn, once you're missing, you would have loved to turn a little more and sit that fluoro green one through. Have all the catches.
It would have been maximum, wouldn't it, if you missed and just got that one. Closey lost the semi to the door rink, Matt.
Forbes looking to, I think, cover, maybe count and cover even, just clears that blue one. He goes very close. Oh, it's a mighty effort. That thing was turning a long way too. We haven't seen something turn like that for a bit.
Yeah.
Even in that previous game.
Expecting something similar from Dory. Just trying to pop that little bowl onto the jack. Can make a couple since Corey just sat out Justin's bowl.
See if Forbes can draw it. Was very close with his first attempt. Slides pass is also a very good result. We see the angle of the jack there as it lines up. He's played this well.
Does the lefty generate any more turn? Is that a factor? Or
It sort of seems that way. We haven't really seen much like that much turn
that much
there
rip.
today.
Yeah.
I wonder if that last one of Forbes, he maybe forces. maybe forces Dory to play more weight.
Yeah, he gets his own though. He's probably 4 down. Just got to play. I don't mind his weight. Just got to pick the line a bit better. If he peels his own clean quick, he's again. It's only 1 down. Early days.
It's true.
Risk reward. Yes, Matt. He lost the semi by 1, so got knocked out unfortunately. Done it off that.
Well, the tight tussle continues to be tight. 1 shot to Forbes, 2-1, 3 ends played. Tell you what, Sam, this Jim Brightson has been leading exceptionally well so far.
Yeah, he's setting the heads up, isn't he? Last couple ends. Last 2 ends they've won. He's jumped on it first. That front end pressure. Beat him to it. Get the opposition chasing.
Jimmy just pinched his line a little here. Maybe lacking a little bit of speed too. Probably speed the bigger issue. Jim. This is a correction. If I've ever seen one. Well played, Jim. Brent Marshall. Good effort from young Mound. Oh, Walker arriving through. Fortunately, just gets a hole. I didn't mind the speed, though. Chance to turn his own. Sit the shot bowl. Even gets the jack down the line is a pretty good result. What's Cameron got here? It's a couple of rolls out of his own. Skids on. We'll see if we can't get a little message to these two skippers about standing in front of the camera. Mitch Walker, great effort. Justin. If he's under this front one, he's very close. Not going to be... Maybe closes the shot off a little. Hicks, maybe just a touch quick, if anything, there. Just trying to draw the shot around that one of Marshall. Of course, finishing pass always a benefit. We've seen how tight these heads have been.
See if Kozza can sneak one in here.
Body language suggesting quick.
Fraction.
Yeah, reasonable set of bowls on the line and 3 feet down the line. If Dory was keen enough to try and get the jack down there. It's probably also an element of risk if Forbes wants to continue with this poke up, sit and stay kind of shot. Sneaky chance of putting the jack down the line himself. Just thinking, Sam, maybe a little more is better than less here. He is poking up with better weight.
Done on his own. Oh.
Well, 4 seconds now, Sam.
Mitchell Walker just giving Dory a positive affirmation. Affirmations? Is that the word? Right quote. Fire up. Needs a friend. Plenty of room to draw another counter, isn't there?
100%. 100%. I think even if he crashes on Marshall at the front there, it's probably going to count. Oh. Pulls up short.
Just looking. Even if Shuey is unfortunate to get the jack, they still have the backers. So 4 seconds. The backers 2. The only worst thing is somehow rattling on that Cooper's logo, but you'd think it'd have to be stiff to get it there.
Agree, mate. Agree. Or is he backing himself to draw the toucher?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Reasonable effort. It's a funny one, Sam. He plays it with that weight. Like he was probably a little bit quick for what he really wanted there, and puts the jack down the line. He's in some trouble. Probably would have preferred maybe far more or a lot less.
As I said, he's got the back as 2 and 4 seconds. Literally could have played as much as you wanted. Like
100%.
Yeah, interesting. And it's an opportunity to put the pressure on early too.
Yeah. And hey, look, opposition skipper draws it. Fair play.
So be it. But now he's no pressure.
Avoid this.
Holding one.
Oh, he's just run on.
Wow, I thought he was good then.
So did I. So did I. All right, 4 ends played. Another single. We're tied up, 4 ends, 2 all. We'll be back with you in just a moment after this quick ad break. To get us underway for end 5. 2-2 after 4.
Bit of a grimace on his face there. Oh.
Good start.
Don't know what he's not happy with there, the wizard. Expecting a toucher. High expectations on himself. Speaking of high expectations, this bloke's setting the standard so far tonight, Jimmy.
I was going to say, I think you and I have got high expectations of him now. First 4 ends have been brilliant.
Pretty fair again.
It's good.
Tell you what, I'm getting a whiff of some garlic bread or something.
Yeah,
around here. It's.
I was just thinking that.
I was just had to pull the mic away before I started sniffing too hard in the microphone.
Marshall, what a switch. That is really well played.
Add an extra yard, mate.
Happy with that.
Sort of always looks like he's loading up for a bit of a drive here, Jim. But, once he gets into his delivery,
He's chasing it.
certainly know that he's not.
They're just under. Yeah, it's funny.
It's an effort.
It's interesting watching people's delivery, isn't it? You'd think in a sport like this, it'd just be simple, pick up a bowl, and everyone, it'd be a pretty similar technical way to put down a bowl, but everyone is different.
Walker, can he get this jack moving? Not the first attempt.
Get a bit more, mate. Okay.
Yeah, probably forces the backhand here. Still probably wouldn't be too mad if you did draw the toucher here.
Yeah, nothing for short, is it?
That's it.
Beat him to it. They've already got 2 sitting there waiting, so even if you match him, looks like he's played pretty good weight here.
Yeah. Miss either side of the jack, end up in a really good spot.
Push, Bounty. Great shot, mate.
It's a good
Very
shot.
good.
Young Hill.
Just looking under the line again here. Head away.
Mate's good.
Yeah.
Great, handy. Don't mind you giving it.
Stewie just asking for a bit extra weight. Trail the jack past Brent's 2 behind. If not, get to a good house. Don't think he's added much, though.
All good, mate.
It hurts those ones, don't they?
That's it. Very much been such a high-quality game here, Sam. It's very much about trying to hold the best possible one you can for 15 ends.
Yep.
Of course, you're trying to, once the end gets to the pointy end, of course, you're trying to maximise numbers where possible, but
Yeah, mate, well played. Happy with that. Good.
guess what Forbes is trying to avoid here is if they can draw the toucher 4, 5, 6 feet first,
Yep.
it removes the risk of Team Door drawing it a foot for 4 or 5. So,
Yeah. Even overplay it.
Yep.
Trail it the whole way back to the ditch.
yeah.
Just going to get another one in there.
Good shot, mate.
Still a very good shot on here for Team Door. Corey draws a toucher, puts the jack down the line. They're 4 shots.
It's on the chase.
Yeah, likes it.
He's saying, please be the same speed.
Corey Hicks. Can he hang on enough for the jack? Oh, wow. What an effort. Has he maybe done enough for shot?
Close. Depends on the angle, eh?
Here we go. So Stewart asking for more weight here. I think it's the right call. Even if he clears some of that back stuff out, he takes the danger away.
What a
Great
shot.
shot.
Saying play more.
100%.
Take all the danger. Now you're holding one. Put the opposition on the back foot, trying to draw to the ditch. And you look at that on the opposite side, Dory's side of things. They had 4 cracks at it to trail that jack.
Yes.
They
good
didn't
point.
nail it, and opposition goes bang in the creek. It's quite a skill, this, isn't it, drawing the ditch?
Certainly is. Especially this time, like the Greens have just had a roll pre-game.
Hurry, lad.
They also would have been
Good, mate, good.
off for probably 30 minutes before they jumped on for their roll-up, so nearly enough time to stiffen up, Sam, although, I dare say now, and 5, they'd be certainly limbered.
Warming up. See what Beat can do here. So he got probably 4 feet. 3 feet to the ditch to draw another counter. He's already got the one shot, so he's got the freedom to probably give himself more of a chance than what Dory had.
Played it well. Speed's awesome.
He's got a turn.
Oh, wow. That is stiff. I thought he played that brilliantly, to be honest. I didn't think he quite had that much run in him.
Yeah, I think I got a bit lost in the shadow there, I think. I thought the ditch was not where it was. I don't know what I was looking at. Must be that mosquito in my eye, I reckon.
Must have left a leg in there or something.
Must have left a leg, yeah.
Or a wing.
Come on, Dory.
Dory needs another 2 feet on his first attempt.
Quicker.
He's played this very well.
Oh, let's go.
That one died a little more than what I thought Stewart's did.
Yeah.
Nearly done enough for the shot, though. Probably needs half a roll, and he was probably the shot.
Yeah, nothing for narrow here by Stewart.
Yeah. Throw it out.
Lefty special. Does he like it?
Certainly not tight.
Asking it to slow.
Yeah, it's in the pit.
Two jack-eye bowls, he says.
Yes. Well played, Justin Morris. It was I guess in the end, Sam, pretty high strategy end in the sense of the risk was Team Door trailing at a foot and a half, even 2 foot down the line. So Stewie said, well, if we go 7 foot down the line, the jack goes in the pit and you can't do that.
That's it. I raise your 4 down the line to 1 in the creek. I like it, though. It's moments like that. Take the game away from the opposition. Katrina reckons I need those glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Don't think it will help me, though.
Thank God we've got a screen in front of us, Sam, because
Yeah.
I personally would not be able to see a thing
True.
at this time. No, I've got to wear glasses for the
No good. Need
night
the
games.
goggles.
Yeah. Jim Brightson leading well again. Leaves this one a little short. Certainly in the game. Slow and steady action from Marshall, isn't he?
Pretty good.
Played this well. Played it very well.
The Wizard. Done it again.
And Sam, can you clarify the Wizard? Is it just his pure love for
Just loves the Hawks.
the Hawks?
Loves
Okay.
Nick Watson.
Rogie.
Got into him after the Kenny Hinckley aeroplane saga. We played him in that final, and I got Port members tickets for finals. 4 tickets extend to 8, so passed him on our barcode. He took his kids, and unfortunately, he got heartbroken when the mighty Power knocked him off. I didn't really like the Wizard in his early days. I don't know why. He never did anything, just because it was the Hawthorn-Port rivalry, but Brent's convinced me, and now I'm a Wizard lover like him. I think he even went full out and he wore the Wizard hat to the footy.
Grim area. So Marshall collecting half the jack. Cameron Hill drawing really well tonight. Probably draws the shot.
Old Reece Walcock, all the Hawks supporters are all coming out in the chat now. Going to get flooded in. Good shot there by Mitch. Probably just got a touch. No, he went far enough with it. Lovely, confident weight.
He did, for just a second there, he did look a little stiff that he kind of got the jack that far, but he did roll on with it. Oof. Hill needs to add 5 feet. Added 15.
In the game, though.
That's it.
Rather be 15 feet quick than 15 foot short.
Walker doubling up. Oh, yuck. It was a reasonable bowl if he got the jack almost any other way.
Jeez, this jack has been abused this end, hasn't it?
Justin Morris, what a lawn bowl this is. Corey Hicks. The double slide up on his first attempt. What's he got with his second? Didn't get a whole lot of movement there, Corey. As much as he maybe expected.
Just been a bit scratchy on their runners, haven't they? Team Door so far. See if Charlie is about to go into a Charlie Hicks. See if Shuey Forbes can draw a touchy here and lock this in. Charlie Hicks on Monday night on the second end trailed a jack to his other 2 bowls and had 3 resting touches.
I do remember that. I reckon that'll definitely make a highlight reel over the next 12 months.
Unbelievable. See if Shuey can do the same thing. If we can get it twice in a week. Potentially just covering. Too sure.
It's a little bit in between that one, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Sort of didn't get backest, fell a foot short of where their other back bowl was. Probably. It's an interesting one here, Sam. You said earlier, Team Door just haven't quite nailed their runners. They've sort of played that real pokey swinger kind of weight. They haven't really done a quick one. Door's got to be pretty close here, doesn't he? If he clears the front.
He's going to get it out of the way at least. Yep, opens it up now. He can play whatever speed he likes.
Yeah.
See Tiny straight away just putting his foot out there saying, The wider Shuey can cover, the better.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily need the depth.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Wow. Okay.
This will be quick.
Yeah. That last one, remove that ball out of the line, so it allows Dor to go quick at this. Trying to get the jack out of bounds, ideally.
Another 2 to Stuart Forbes.
5-2. I think it was definitely the right decision to go quicker there, Sam. If he played around with that pokey weight, there was a chance that he made contact and the jack sort of popped 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. They would have been down 4 or 5 there. So going quicker was certainly the right decision.
Yep. Would have killed if he hit it.
Yep.
No real danger at all.
Yep.
Oh, Juddy Percy in the chat. My illustrious Australian Open pairs partner. Tell you what, he doesn't need a commentary box, the amount of stuff he talks. In a commentary box every day. Going good, mate. How are you? Enjoying the game? Jimmy just running out of pace here. I think what I'm picking up early is the ones he doesn't quite like, he gets after. It's like a bit of a... Hoping we get a bit extra run on, maybe.
Scare them up there.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Blow them up there.
Bit of a wriggle. A bit more. I've never noticed Brent's facial expressions playing, but... Geez, he grimaces when he doesn't play a bad one, really. I'd be happy with that as a starter.
Jim. Oh, I thought he was going to chase. He has pulled up a little. We need some... That's better. Some bowl action. Just misses on the outside of the jack. Speed's awesome. Whoa. Marshall played 2 crackers. That one isn't in particularly good shot. I tell you what, if there was ever a time for Cameron Hill just to arrive, this is the one. A bowl sitting jack high. They've got a catcher just past. Can he trail this jack 2 feet? Doesn't want to lay him over. It's a good miss in the end.
Good confident one, though.
It's important for Mitch to change the way this one looks, Sam.
Going on the backhand, yeah.
Yeah. Silver platter currently for Team Forbes. Let that one out the chute. Mitchie. He's on just a wider line here. All right, got to nail it here, Walker. Needs to get the jack moving. Just ever so slightly. It's a really good shot. Misses in a really good spot. Hasn't changed the objective, though, for Team Forbes. Justin Morris looking to arrive up with a foot or two. Sits a bowl, trails the jack. He's very close. Well played, Justin Morris. Probably made 3 shots there.
A few good ones in a row.
That's it. Highlights the importance, too, for Walker to have changed that head, Sam.
Yep. Cos are going to get here.
Yeah, played it very well.
Shot. That was needed, that one. 3 down. They would have had another free hit at it, but makes it count. Just needs another close one here by Justin.
Yeah, they had all of a 4-word conversation, but just wanted another second wood to start with. 4 seconds now, Sam. This one needs a friend. Oof.
Oh, he's on the trot.
Yeah, didn't like it out the hand.
Looks quicker. Gonna get a
Played
good
it well.
turn. Brilliant. Brilliant. Set it up
good.
nice. Probably. Oh, those front ones are there. I was going to say Stewie could nearly arrive on his left-handed backhand. So the normal forehand and potentially get to the jack.
Yeah.
Bit of an inside-out sort of shot.
Yeah. I guess his forehand is still on at the same time.
Yeah.
He probably takes his pick on whatever he sees. Does
Yeah, he's going forehand, yep.
maybe even a sneaky chance. Even he turns Morris's bowl in. Oh, playing weight even. Can make it off. Oh. Well, it was always an option, Sam, going quicker. Playing any weight, really. Anything a foot over the draw, he was always a chance to make it off that bowl and back to the jack. Got a good result, though.
Very handy result. That's bowls, though. Give it a chance.
That is. We'll see as these bowls maybe make their way back to the mat. We'll see if we can go to a quick ad break, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. So our second attempt here at end number 7. 5-2 is the score. Shout out to Paladin Sports and Cooper's Brewery for their support of Bowls SA as a whole, but of course the state finals week generally. If you're in the market for a new uniform, Paladin is the place to go. Recently entered the Bowls uniform market, Sam. Of course, they provide our state team uniforms for all squads, so under 18s, open, over 60s, and of course the para teams as well. So they're all kitted out, head to toe in Paladin gear.
Yeah, it's great gear to it and nice and comfy.
Is
Very, very good kit. Nice design too. What did they do before? Was it mainly cricket and things like that, or?
Yeah, cricket, football, rugby.
Yep.
I guess probably the big four, I guess, the main sports. Predominantly eastern states as well, Sam. So rugby.
Okay, yep.
Rugby was a big one.
Yep.
But now down in operate in Adelaide as well, with an office in Adelaide.
Just apologising for this one. I think we'll let him off. He's been pretty steady, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been.
Opportunity here for Brent, though, to punish him for just having an off end. That's what you've got to do, isn't it, in really any game. Opportunity comes, you just got to take it. Pretty good.
Yeah, well played, Brent Marshall. Cameron Hill's been pretty steady too, Sam.
Yeah, yep.
Not sure if we're being honest, I don't think anyone's going poorly by any means.
Correct, yeah.
I think everyone's playing their role, having an impact on the head, the scoreboard.
Yep.
Well played. Cameron Hill draws the shot. Brilliant.
Yeah, they've all picked it up pretty quickly.
Walker. Drawing up. Can get a turn out of Marshall and make him shot. Doesn't quite. Just wonder if the forehand maybe gave Team Door a few more options there, Sam. Can Cameron Hill make them pay? And add a second, he looks very close. Can he run it out? Oh, Cameron Hill, take a bow. 2 crackers.
Brilliant shots. Opportunity for Mitch Walker here.
Yeah, last one was probably 4 feet through. Can arrive with similar speed. Could probably afford to add a couple of feet too if he wanted. Sits a bowl. Doesn't. Finishes in okay spot. So the call was there for Justin to just try and change the way this head looks a little. Maybe got a little scared and timid looking at it, which is a shame because one person who rarely gets scared looking at something is Corey. Can't imagine he will be short here.
No, not at all. It's probably one they need as well. Just if he can land this bowl and get the jack on the way through.
Yeah. In an area. In an area. Oh.
A lot better.
It is. It certainly is.
Probably wasn't quite as firm as I was expecting.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been a bit more confident.
I thought the same.
Got the opportunity to go again. Justin Morris needs to just change it up and he's going to slip under. Well, Corey Hicks. He's going to get... No, okay. Opportunity. Wouldn't even mind just to really back yourself to get it. Even if you lose your bowl, so be it. You can live with it. Bit of both bowls or eat that jack.
On the tighter side. Can work up off his own. Not going to.
Got his to a good house, though. Just struggling with those conversions, aren't they?
Yeah. This is probably one of those ones too, Sam. You've struggled with that pokey weight.
Yeah.
Just wonder if maybe just going far quicker at this is maybe just a better option.
Yep.
They're locked. They've got that front one sort of locked in. I don't know if that last one of Corey's maybe changes an angle on Mitch's being locked in, but I don't know. I just think maybe playing it with more weight is better at this moment. Haven't quite nailed that run, like sort of swing.
Yeah. Even if he does get Corey's, you can probably pop it. Mitch's through the jack anyway. Or Stewie. Okay. Probably a good...
Yeah. That was changing things. I'm not sure if it was changing things for the better. He's ended up...
Losing it,
yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see that type of weight, if not even fraction more by Dory here.
Maybe just, take the guesswork out of it.
Yep.
Just got to make contact with any of those 4 bowls and things happen.
Yep. Like me preferably, I'd just... If I'm just going a bit in between on those arrivals, I'd just back myself to go a touch quicker.
Yeah. Great vision here. This is exactly what he can see from the mat. You can see just a little bit of the jack.
Definitely quicker.
Needs any kind of contact. Oh, doesn't get any contact at all. Forbes got to change the way this looks, I think. There is a really good shot on Sam for Simon Dorr on the forehand. Coming into the left of screen, he's a chance of popping, like getting that sort of cannon popping and then getting onto the next shot bowl and sticking around for 3. Jack stays where it is. So
Yep.
Forbes got to make this look different.
Stewie can draw an absolute bomb here too. He's having a crack.
Yeah, far better speed.
He's having a crack, Stewie. Oh, he's just not there. Better.
Yeah, makes it look different. Makes it look different.
Big one here for Dory. Similar weight.
Yeah.
Just on the tight side again. Made it better.
Yeah, it's a great effort. Makes it just the one shot, I believe.
You get the tape out? No. He did pull the tape out. He was...
Yeah. Either that or he's pulling his pants up.
Yeah. I think Corey might have said, if you want the tape, you get down and measure it. I'm not giving it to you.
6-2 after 7 ends. Everyone playing their role.
It'll be interesting to see the Door rink get the mat back, what they do with the length. They're going to go T to T, do you reckon?
It's a good question, Sam.
I think it's going to be one or the other.
Yeah, it's got to be it's got to be a one of the extremes, right? It's got to be T to T or minimum length. I think I've got to. I mean,
They were playing longer in the semi and that.
And we're playing a sort of shorter length here.
Yep. It's a very, it's what I would call a friendly night.
Yeah.
A friendly night game length. Just middle. Really just staying in rhythm. On the chase, Jimmy.
He turned enough to sit the bowl. Not quite, but a good shot nonetheless. God, he's been steady, hasn't he, Sam?
He has. He has. I love the intent too off the mat on the chase, like body language and confidence, and really get you into the game. Not just, chuck your bowls down and plod along. You own the rink a bit.
100%. Hill. A little tight here. Speed nearly saves him.
Lovely, wait for it. Yeah, forehand, mate.
Tell you what though, it feels very tense out here, like no smiles, no little chats and having a laugh. They are, both teams are absolutely laser focused.
Yeah, Marshall was a bit disappointed with his second. I mean, it did run through a touch, but when they've got a bowl sitting jack high like that, Sam, it's a pretty good result. It allows Walker to be confident enough to just arrive up, trailer jack, sit a bowl.
Yep.
Unfortunately, leaves his first one a yard short. Hill. His speed was very good with his first attempt. Needs to clear Walker. Does. It's a good shot.
Having a crack.
Walker, can he get some jack moving? Not that way. That's a little stiff. A little stiff. Probably 3 shots to Team Forbes.
Just not quite going for him, is it?
Yeah.
They're getting there. They just got to keep hanging in there. Don't let it affect you.
Tiny leaving this one short too.
Played 2 good ones back this way last end, Corey. On the back end again. He's looking at it. Doesn't mind it.
Yeah, reasonable vicinity. Just got to turn.
He's nearly about to sit on our lap in the tent. He's got it. He liked that one.
Oh, he's... I reckon that bowl of heels just flopped over. Still going to hold on to shot. Forbesy. Do you reckon he reapplied sunscreen before this, Sam? He looks extremely shiny. He's like a freshly glazed donut out of the oven.
I wouldn't put it past him. His sunscreen's up for everything.
Yeah, he's
a very sun-aware man, isn't he?
Sun safe. Credit to him.
Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely someone who probably should be better at it.
Yeah. Corey, probably polar opposite. Rarely wears a hat.
Yeah. Just looks a lot firmer.
Yeah.
He does look shiny, doesn't he? Greased up.
Just trying to avoid tackles.
Yeah, that's it. The old footy player, put that baby oil
Slip
on the
off.
guns. Be interesting here. I was going to say it probably is better out there. Like
Just
the
sneak.
shot that Justin was playing, probably more of a chance to turn the shot for 1 up to 1 down.
Yeah. Sneaks under that first green one. Is a chance for a little bit of jack moving.
Close.
Even a half is good. That is a good shot, Forbes. Maybe a touch stiff for the jack to go that far, but it's still a good lawn bolt.
Got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Changes it up. Does give Dory a bit of room again, but scoreboard pressure. Was 1 up, now 2 up.
Yeah.
Got to nail these 2. Don't know if he's there.
You'd have to think he draws again, Sam, but there is a chance that he sits Marshall out. Probably only brings in 1 more.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he's a little tight, he turns his own up to the jack.
Yep.
I think drawing on the his forehand is the better option. Less balls to navigate, less chance to give it away.
Just having a look.
Yeah,
All
try.
down to weight from there. Doesn't want the jack.
That is a good shot.
Got less of it.
Still 3 shot. Well, it was 2, now 3
Yep.
shots. Simon Dorr on the draw, 3 down, needs to nail it
Got more weight.
on a great line.
Get up here, one. Yeah, well played.
Needed that one.
Sure did.
That's a sigh of relief.
Celebrating like it was shot. I haven't quite... Did we get confirmation, Sam?
No, we didn't, but I think it is. Big bowl there. 3 down to 1 up. 6-3. A lot better than 9-2, isn't it?
100%.
As we just tick over the halfway point.
It's also 3 ends in a row that Forbes was able to string together. So if they hang on to that 4 ends in a row, they take the momentum.
Yep. And also looks like with this length, going long. Here we go. Number opportunity for one team potentially.
Marshall, first attempt at this longer length end. Should get a little bit of turn late here.
Jeez, he's played it well.
Well played.
That's a good start. Sam, obviously you always try and nail the jack here, but being a longer length end, you've played pretty medium lengths. Do you just try and draw the toucher here with your first attempt just to really give yourself the chance to get there? Or do you just back yourself to know exactly what the speed is and draw the resting toucher?
I'd definitely be at the jack.
Yeah. Trying to avoid that, essentially.
Yeah, 100%. If you're that past, maybe that far might be in the ditch, but if you're 6 foot past, I'd be happy with that. It's just getting that first look in. You just don't want to be too timid at it.
Yep.
Even if you overplay it, and so be it. If you lose it, who cares? But you've had a crack. And it also loosens you up for the next one because it doesn't seem as big as a trip on the next because you've freed yourself up.
That's it. Impressions on Jim now. He probably, like you said, he sort of probably felt like he gave that a bit of a hoik to get there.
Yep.
Still fell 7 feet short.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got to give it a bigger push to try and find the extra 7 feet. Pinch the line here.
Yep, I'm short again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Mitch Walker has the opportunity. And this is what we were talking about just before. They're playing that real comfortable middle length, and they were zoned in on it. Both teams like playing pretty reasonable, but getting that length under the lights. It's a different ball game.
Really good, mate.
No, I wouldn't be disappointed with that.
Yeah,
First look at it.
Speed's awesome too.
Yep. Even if they do this for an end and go back to the middle, can just break the rhythm of the opposition.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good look.
Yep.
Especially when your leader drops the 2 short, you don't want to be matching that with your next one. Good line.
Yeah, better line than the first attempt. How's his speed?
Shot.
Very, very well played, Mitch Walker. See there, Sam, a little bit of grass clippings just on the jack and bowl. So I wonder if it's just a bit of moisture around now.
Bit of dew. Like, cracking night.
Yeah.
Not a breath of wind.
Not too cold.
Yeah. I think we're going to get away with a pretty good week this week. There's no wind really at all, even till the weekend.
Yeah.
Definitely remember it was Ascot a couple of years ago. It was played the triples and that was very, very chilly there.
I reckon that was the second coldest day I've ever sat on commentary, that one of those nights.
Yep.
The other one was that day out at Playford. There was a state training on.
Ah, yeah.
The same day.
Yeah,
It was freezing.
Yep. Yeah. It's not enjoyable, is it? Just sitting there. Bit chilly.
Yeah.
Here we go. This length is big difference.
Yeah. It's almost... I mean, it's a bit cowboy, but you'd almost rather Tiny just sort of swung through that pack of bowls and just change something. Just get the feel of pumping them up there.
Yep. He's got to get here on this one.
Yeah, not far away, is he? Clears the front. He's very close. Doesn't.
But takes away the wall, though.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good result. Again, plenty of room.
That's it.
Plenty of room.
And you also have to throw it out now wider if you're Justin Morris. Trying to pluck a hole here is going to be difficult. He nearly does. He's going to do well enough. Gets Hill up for maybe second, if not definitely third.
That's what you were asking with the first one, wasn't it? That
I think so. I think
confident,
it was just to change the way it looked. I mean, you're still the way it was set up. I think you were a chance underneath to almost get the jack 6 feet.
Yep.
But also, just what it does is it guarantees you to be there.
Yep. Pretty fortunate result, really, wasn't it? They had one there to turn up.
Yeah.
And got it exactly.
I think even if he did turn one of the oppositions up, maybe it changed an angle, maybe it allowed Forbes to play more through that front stuff. I mean, certainly getting Hill up was definitely
fortunate.
And the best result possible.
Yep. Well, you go from crossing over 6 down. No, there's a lot of room, but longest end of the game, and no one else has nailed it. Another fortunate one.
If he threaded the needle there, he was looking damaging. Maybe a little bit quick, but...
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see this head again. As long as there's no risk of losing Hill, I'm a big fan of that call.
I think you can... I mean, you'd be fair tight to get Hills, but...
I think he was sort of saying the gap to the jack.
Between the two blue ones, Jim's two,
Sort of more or less the same sort of shot that Dory would have played if he got a clean run. Forbes doesn't.
Because we're just having a peek at that bowl. I think I can guarantee you one thing. If Kozu was skipping this, he would 110% be peeling at that bowl. No matter how much of it he could see, he would be having an absolute dig at it.
I think there's a chance actually off the front.
Yeah.
Like through his own, he sort of half edges his own, he pops that one out.
Yeah.
It's probably the risk of Forbes playing more weight sort of up the middle, seeing what happens. Dory clears the front, he's close.
Shot. No. Yes. No.
Whoa. Don't hate it. Again, the first crack at a long length end here, Sam. I think you're almost better just sort of playing a bit of chaos ball, fly up there, rattle off something.
Yeah. Just dropped all the weight.
Yeah.
So taking one out.
Two shots. Probably a pretty good result considering the first few bowls that were sent down for Team Forbes.
Yep.
To get away two down there is a good effort. Bit of fortune. 9 ends played, 6-5. 2 ends in a row here for Team Door.
Go that long length again. Quite get it the whole way.
Marshall.
Yeah, good starter.
Pretty reasonable
Well played.
start.
Well done, mate. Yep.
Would have counted last end. What do you got, Jimmy? Here we go. Giving this one a chance. I think.
Hurry a bit.
The weight was good.
Try, mate. Next one. Oh, mate. There you go.
A little bit stiff to pump him up. But he arrived, which we couldn't ask for more than that after the last end's efforts.
Yep. See what Masha can do. Pretty good weight.
Well in, lad.
Well played.
Well played.
The Wizard's back.
Excellent.
Wizard.
No less weight than your last, Jimmy.
Doesn't celebrate like the Wizard, though. Probably only not really that cold, to be honest. 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a hoodie and a jacket.
Yeah, I just got a shirt and a vest. I'm not too bad. If my my chest is normally warm, I'm normally not too bad. Probably a bit more, I don't know, protected, I guess, in this tent.
Walker on the forehand. Can draw around, or if he's just under, he gets a little bit of jack. He's going to be around. Played it well.
Mate, well played. See you lot. All good. Gives us the back foot. Right, mate. Get that trial.
Yeah, we'll just check with the scores. We've got 6-5 on our card. The scoreboard says 6-6, and the screen said 7-3, but I think it is 6-5.
As soon as the board updates the following end, we'll make sure that ours is updated. But
I think we're right.
yeah,
That's what happens when skippers touch the board. Wounding up. Oh, that's another fortunate one. That hurts.
what are they doing? All right. Well, the bowls are going to go back. We'll see if we can run to an ad break, and in that time, we'll see if we can get a score. All right. 6-5 after 9 is the correct score. As you said, Sam, that's what happens when the skippers touch the scoreboard.
Exactly right. One job. Put your bowls close, Skip. Convert when we need. Leave the counting to everyone else. Brent didn't like that straight away.
Keep coming, mate.
He's longer. Probably another 2 metres on the last. And to be honest, he's not really that far away.
Effort, mate. Another metre. 3 feet, mate.
Marshall showing a lot of interest here. He's almost broken out into a jog.
That's a good shot.
It's a good
Well
shot.
played, lad. Excellent.
Speed, very good.
So if Jimmy can just find this yard, I think he's got less, yeah, tighter.
It's a chance, mate.
Well, he's red hot early, Sam, but maybe just struggling on this new length.
Yeah, just that extra length. I don't know if you heard Dory there. He said, this is our chance. Jump on. Opportunity for Mitch. Put him under the pump again.
Played it pretty well, hasn't he?
He has.
Great shot, Mitchell.
Pretty sure this is what they were playing earlier in the day. T to T.
Give it a chance.
Saw last night in the triples men's final, Sam. That was probably the difference. Northcott, Zeller and Greenslade were playing T to T pretty much all day, and they played it very well in the final.
Yep.
It's really got Team Forbes scratching around here, trying to find the length. Hill coming off a drive that killed it, trying to draw. Puts his first one in the pond.
Looks pretty decent out again here, Mitch.
Oh, mate. Well played.
Good shooting again. Gotta hurry a little bit.
Yeah, mate, you're in there. Well played.
Good shots, Mitch.
Try again. Hurry. We're out of 10, mate. Good 3, mate.
Reasonable effort from Cameron. Hardest part about putting it in the pit, Sam, is that you really don't know how much to take off.
Yeah. You don't know how much you hit the ditch with or how little.
Corey. Andy. Well played.
It's a good spot from Corey for his first one. With the longest length we've seen so far, Sam.
Yep.
Justin needs to hurry if he's going to take this line.
Jack on, mate. Speed's in.
Lovely weight. Probably holding 3. Cozza's on the chase.
Wait.
Played it well.
Cos, can I get a bit of jack moving is good as well.
Great shot, Cozza.
Well played.
Tightens it.
Flops over, leaves a little hole there.
Yep.
Could play havoc. Morris.
More speed. He's got more speed.
Doesn't want that hole. Oh, it's an effort.
The Aero Z scoop slide on.
Probably makes second wood, does he?
Yeah, be close. Be close to it. I think Stewie's had a sigh of relief, that's for sure. Even if he hasn't, he's got something to play to now. Dory.
on, Dory. Dory.
The vicinity.
Dory.
Up, mate. Dory. Well played.
Great shot.
Well, mate.
Well, it's a tricky one for Forbes to navigate here. Sort of just has to positively draw up here, I think, Sam. Doesn't really have much opportunity to play much weight. Mostly due to the fact he's not got an overly large target from the mad end. But he's also a chance of just missing the jack, getting onto Walker's just on the outside and then popping his own out for a handful. Oh. Can they sit it out on the other hand? Corey's having a look. Just under that bowl of Marshalls, that red and blue one, if we can hold this screen for a little bit longer. On the zoom out, if we can get a little zoom out.
There is a nice port there. I think they can see it, but there is that one at the front. I think you play the right weight.
Yeah.
See what happens, but
that one at the front's probably
the shortest one. If that wasn't there, you'd have a really good look.
Probably just means you got to play really good speed down there, Sam, if you want it.
Yep.
So we're going to go forehand.
They are holding. Draw another counter. As it lies, they'll take the lead on the scoreboard. No, he's...
Oh.
Okay. Not sure if that's what they drew up.
Oh, thanks, mate.
I don't know. What was the attempt
there?
there?
I'm not sure.
Were they trying to get through the two blues off their pack back to the bowl?
Potentially, but depending how many they've thrown, they've ripped out, it sort of became sitting that bowl, kind of useless. There was a chance of halving Mitch Walker's through that green one,
Jack.
You turn a little bit more. You're playing with a matter of 3 or 4 centimetres there, Sam. If you get the edge of the jack, it goes in the corner. You're probably 1 or 2 down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mitch just working out his counting there. So they've hit the front. First time, they have it on the first end. They got 1-0. Just a touch shorter than what they've been going at. Starter.
That is a great start, Brent Marshall. Had a lot of zoom-ins on the jack, Sam. I've been a little disappointed. We haven't got the perfect zoom-in on the Bowls of Say logo.
I'm one that when I spot the jack, I put it logo up.
Yeah.
Don't know why, just a little thing. What happens with them? You hand them out to the singles winner, is it?
We sure do.
Take it home.
Same as last year. So last year the singles winner got to hold on to the jack.
Yep.
Shout out to Jono, actually, who pinched the jack before he found out that he could, in fact, take it home.
Lovely.
He asked for, permission and forgiveness probably at the same time, about 20 minutes after the fact. Brilliant. Brent Marshall.
Was that after you told him he can take it home?
No, he'd already pinched it, and then probably 20 minutes later, I think the guilt was eating away. So he sort of I can't remember the
Owned
exact
up.
words, but
Yeah.
he sort of asked for permission and forgiveness all in the same sentence.
Yep.
The relief on his face when I told him he could have it was, priceless. You'd see all this weight just really fell off the shoulders. I reckon he stood about 3 or 4 inches taller after that. But yes, the state singles winner gets to take home the Bowls Say Jack.
Yep.
It's
Nice.
printed on there. Bowls Say logo, 2025-26 state finals.
Yep.
Later in the season, we've got these little holders made up that hold the Jack perfectly.
Oh, nice. Like a little trophy.
Yep. So we'll get that engraved for the winner and then get it to them over the coming weeks / month, depending when we get to catch up with the individual next.
And what's that? Just state singles champion?
Yep.
Nice.
Just the state singles champion.
Reply. Oh, nice. Nice little thing added in. I like it. Was it your idea?
No comment.
No comment.
We're a team at Bowls to Say, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
We have many an idea thrown around. Probably only 5% ever actually makes it to the public eye.
Yep. Well, that's what you're all there for, isn't it? Spitballing and new ideas.
Working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you probably should do some work.
Yeah, wouldn't read about it.
Yeah.
But no, we've got a good team. It's very enjoyable to come up with some of the ideas that we do come up with. Some are obviously a little unrealistic, whether it be financially unrealistic or just purely just being able to have the boots on the ground to enable it.
Seeing Cozza asked where the Jack. This is another one of Jeff Kennedy's eclipses. Short
Yes.
bowl in front of the Jack.
Yep.
Jeffrey's at home watching now, so he'll be able to listen to his name get mentioned in the commentary box. So you'll be a bit excited about that, I think.
Yeah. He was here earlier too, Sam. I'm sure you saw him.
Yes. Oh, wow, that would have helped.
Hung on a little longer. How would have that panned out?
Would have come in like a wrecking ball. Need a friend here.
Yeah. Hill's coming up. He clears it. He can trail the Jack. Oh, that hurts. It's probably already second wood, but makes it really tricky now.
Cozza coming down to the head. Reckons he can't see it, so he's just come to have a look. He goes, oh, there it is. Chucks a U-turn. Walks back. Building up the suspense. Will he drop it 10 foot short?
Holding two. Not sure really, Sam. Maybe on the forehand you can make it better by drawing into that gap, but I'm not sure you get too many better results out here on the backhand. I think just getting past is probably the best case scenario, which is where his first one did go. Yeah, it's a good home.
Worth the wait. Lovely coverage shot there.
You have to think Forbes plays this combox side, don't you, Sam? Just for this first one, you see that nice port there. He just arrives up there with a yard. It is tricky.
You could even just whack it.
Yeah.
You could get a result if you get the 3 bowls short of the Jack out of the head.
Yeah.
You got Justin's bowl there on the wing, which will still only be 2 down, but probably just preference, unless not much really to gain by playing a yard just on the back end, turning the bowl over.
Yeah. I think that the forehand with a yard works. If not, he's not far away. Not far away. Oh, and that's the hard part of that hand, Sam. Sort of all or nothing down there. Do have heels to turn up if you are a touch tighter. Guess the other...
You miss like that and you're sort of in no man's land.
Yep.
Interesting one. I think watching the turn on that, Dory can draw this and nearly draw a back hopper. He can probably count a foot past the head, get back to the line nicely. Cozzo reckons good speed is close. How's his weight? Lovely try it.
Good shot. It's a interesting one, Sam. I think I don't know, maybe if I was drawing, I feel like I'd play the other hand in the sense that if I left it a bowl short or jack high, it's probably not the end of the world. Whereas Forbesy doesn't have a whole lot going on out on that side of the head. So if Dory does land jack high or bowl short, it gives Forbes something just to rumble up through.
Something to use, yeah. Really got to play this perfect, like.
Yeah.
Unless he's just trying to draw the shot. Right here. It is turning back, so he can get back to it, but bit of a difficult one. And he's having a go, but he's just going to be the same as Justin's. Interesting. Dory doesn't need to change a lot to draw another counter. Line's good again. Is the weight better? Looks like he's just trickling past. Just.
Do we now see a change of hand, Sam? The hard part with the change of hand is if he is tight and pops hill and skids on himself, he could be in some danger. Probably only one, maybe two worse. Depends on what that Justin Morris bowl does at sort of jack high.
Is he going quicker? I don't know. He put his foot on Mitch Walker's front one. I'm trying to work out who's at the back of the ring. Is that Coz's too?
Yep.
Yes, okay, so if he gets any contact, he needs to be quick enough to kill this end. Otherwise, he's no different. He is going quicker. Doesn't want his own, though. Yeah. That's what I was saying about doing that earlier.
Yeah, too little too late, wasn't it?
Get rid of the front stuff. I'm not sure what the indication there was. Maybe just the two. Like, he just opened that up then, but he's got no more in the gun to have a ping at.
Yeah, plays that on the first, Sam. Then he has open look at the two shot bowls. Agree 100%. Should have played it earlier.
Another good starter.
Great start,
Brent
mate.
Marshall.
That's a ripper.
The Wizard has absolutely honed in on these long ends.
Yeah. Unfortunately, leaving Jimmy Brightston in his dust.
Yeah, Jimmy had him early, didn't he? But
Yeah.
just these longer ends. Saying that, Jimmy says, hold up. You're not outdone me yet. What a reply that is.
Oh, what a shot.
Absolute cracker. Oh. The Wizard doesn't like this one. Oh, boy. What's he done? He's not that bad.
There, gets to a reasonable spot.
Very tough on himself. Very tough on himself. I mean, ideally, you'd love to get past, but...
Oh, Jim. It's a good effort. Ends up in a really good spot.
Great follow-up, isn't it? Mitch has got to beat him to it here.
100%. And if not, miss past. I think that's been the key to where the poor bowls have been so far in this match, Sam. It's when we've fallen short, when we've needed to change the way it looks. Speed's really good.
And Cameron was playing good early, wasn't he?
Was.
Nice, confident arriving two-shot here is needed. Nothing for short. Sit on Jimmy's bowl or trail that jack. Just having a look at it.
Pretty close. Pretty close for the jack. Cameron
Great
Hill. What a shot. I was going to say, he hasn't really found this longer length, Sam, but he's certainly found it there.
Yeah, I think they needed that one. Mitch Walker has the opportunity, though, on this backhand. He can trail it back, sit the bowl. Dory asking him to hurry.
Get up here.
Slips past. Not a bad house, but just clips it.
Speed was probably good. It was probably just a matter of being tighter.
Yeah.
Dory wanted him to hurry to, maybe hang on to change something the way it looked at the front.
Yep. Well, this by Stewie. Jimmy's second one at the back there, holding two, but you want to snag this jack with a yard first.
Yeah, we saw this earlier, Sam, didn't we, when they were building a little head a foot and a half past the jack and they opted to put the jack in the pit. More or less the same sort of situation here.
Disappointed with that one, I think. Yanking the towel on his head. He's got to let it go, don't you? On to the next one, I think. I was going to say look tight out the hand.
Yep.
Close.
But he's played good weight to get all the hold.
Good, mate. Well done.
Gets one out.
Down. 3 seconds out.
Really doesn't change the shot, though, I don't think, for Team Forbes. Maybe, if anything, it probably allows to really play that good yard, get the jack down the line there, 3 or 4.
There's Kylie Day. She nailed the jack on an exact same shot like this in the women's final. Just under.
All good. Better here now,
Probably
mate.
just tugging it under, a bit worried to be out there and turn Brent Marshall's wing one in, but even if you turn that in, you put it jack high, you give yourself or Stewie another target to arrive up to, sit and trail. It's Kozagotti here. Looks under. He's got speed to... Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah, it was
Back here, mate.
probably always going to happen. Once you're tight of the line there, it was probably always the risk.
Jimmy's there on the turn up.
What do you make? Probably 2?
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world.
This one's got to count. I don't think he liked it from his body language. I know he's quick. He's just bellied the jack.
That's way better.
Well, it looks better for them, I guess. It's a tricky one, right? Because, it deflates the tyres of Corey Hicks ever so slightly when you're a little tight and poke the jack up the line for 3 down. But at the same time, is that if Justin Morris was to draw that toucher down the line, I think the positive effects it has on them outweighs the negative effects it has on Corey.
Yep. Especially when they've really been under the pump for, 4 ends in a row losing it. And they desperately need the jack back to get back on that shorter length that they dominated early. But yeah, that, as you said, just the one big bowl from a team can change momentum massively. Dory's going quick here. Close to... Oh, just had to get under.
Open it up. What's the positive, mate?
Tell you what, he's drawing really well tonight, Dory. Just hasn't quite got his runners right. He's played every weight possible. He's had little pokes at things. He's had big weight like that and everything in between, and just hasn't quite been able to find the line.
Yep. Stewie makes this count. Going to be a big bowl by Dory with his last. Not too sure about it.
Got to clear the Marshall bowl, and he's pretty close.
Shot, Stewie.
That is a really good lawn bowl.
Good.
Oh, wow. Pokes the jack out. Oh, that breaks your heart. He probably would have made 3 there, but he's unfortunately poked the jack out. It's probably just 2.
And, oh no, Mitch Walker's got that short. I was going to say, and even open the jack up, but...
I think it still kind of does. I mean, you can still be under Walker now to the jack.
Probably back to that, like, yard or 6 foot, like...
Yeah.
2 down, get Corey's clean, you're 4 down with 1 in the gun to the opposition.
Yeah.
He could actually even nestle forehand under net. Oh, nah. Never mind. I was looking at the actual live angle from here. Looks nice, but
yeah,
not so much on the TV.
I guess it's one of those things. You just got to play the weight that you're most confident in, and you've got to be under Walker's bowl. As soon as you're around is when you've got the risk of chipping Corey's out. So whatever weight you feel comfortable to get under that mint bowl there.
Yep.
You are a chance for Jack in the pit. You get both bowls out, you get the shot. Forbes still has one to come. Maybe a chance of getting 3 or 4 of those bowls all out as well, Sam, if you did play it quick.
He's playing a lot less. Just trying to draw it, I think.
Needs to turn.
Dory, move.
It's a good effort.
Hey.
If I'm Stewie Forbes here, I am playing that exact same bowl. Land Corey's bowl out of the head or trail that jack in the ditch. Oh, he's playing the tougher one. I just think you got to make it as simple as possible.
I guess maybe the only benefit on this hand, Sam, is you can't chip Corey in for shot.
True. Watch Stewie just play this and say, this is the easy one, boys.
Needs to turn.
Good, Stewie. Inside that.
Land that and flops in for 3. It's a very good shot.
Well played.
Oh, it's nearly
Close
nearly
to
4. No. 3.
3.
Well, they needed that.
Stewie thought it was 4. The disappointment of, oh.
Yeah. I wonder if him knowing that maybe changed his mind on trying to peel that bowl out. I mean...
And that ditch weight, you can even sit it and stay. But, drew a counter. One in it now. What do we got? Up 3 to go?
3 to go.
And the most important thing for them is they get this mat back. They're getting back on their length.
Yeah.
And straight away, they're going short.
Yeah, they were nailing that medium length. They're going to go the other extreme here, which is short. Matt's up about a yard.
Oh.
This jack is about a yard and a half, maybe. Yard and a quarter.
I'd be having a look at that nearly. No one's quite cotton on.
Even just the
time-wasting supplement of it. Just
and
take a breather.
Maybe the bad guy in me also says, you know what, Jim, you've been killing us on every other length. Just want to make you hold off a little bit longer here. I'm going to measure this. Makes him think about it for a little bit longer. Chance for an error.
No. Oh, I was going to say no error here. If you release that one on the way through.
I thought he was nailing that. Okay. Can Marshall reset to this new length?
Yeah.
Marshall on its way. Needs to hurry a little. It's probably not the worst effort. Going from a long length for the last 4 ends, Sam.
Yep.
To drop your first one 2 foot short of the jack, it's definitely been worse attempts.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that, Charles. Anyone who does like listening to my voice, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. 1 to 21.
Cut that, David.
Get that out. You can't be pushing personal stuff.
Tell you what, though, you remember how we smelt that garlic bread earlier?
Yeah.
It was old Chisel.
Oh, was it? And he didn't even bring any over.
And then has the confidence to throw something in the chat.
Ballsy call.
Well played, Brent Marshall. Leading very well on any length. Young Hill. Speed was pretty good from Hill. Close bowl is the goal here for Walker. Not sure he's going to have the speed.
I think they're just scratching around from coming off that long length, aren't they?
Yeah.
Earlier in the game, this short length was, even though Forbes had the lead, there was plenty of bowls from both teams in the head. Shuey likes this one a bit more. Just needs the run.
Mitch, how much turn does he have? Oh, just slides past. It's a good shot. Justin on the forehand. Looks quick. Gets Hill, he's okay. Oh. Reasonable effort. Corey asked to draw the toucher. Fell short, but he's going to add to the count. Team Door holding 3. What's Morris got? Underneath, he's a chance for the jack.
That speed again. Pressure on Stewie. Cosner makes this for 4. Probably going to be Stewie's biggest 2 bowls of the game coming up. Not sure if Cosner's pushed this one. Well, there is room, isn't there?
Oh, certainly. He's just got to, I mean, Forbes on the draw. He misses either side of Hill. He draws the shot.
Yep.
I think
He's looking to arrive.
Yeah, like I think it's a positive draw. The hard part with playing weight down there, I think, Sam, is that you get the inside edge of Hill, you get nothing. You get the outside edge, you still get nothing. And if you miss underneath like Tiny did, you go through a hole and get nothing. I think the first one, you just got to be a full draw.
Yeah. I thought he might even followed Corey down. Yeah, it's just that. Just eliminate trying to dodge this bowl. Yeah.
I think, if anything, I think you got to try and dead draw this, Sam. If not, you can maybe have a swing underneath Hill just for the jack. I mean, there's 2 bowls there that you could have flicked.
Yep.
But that weight there that Forbes
it's just
played,
nothing, is it?
Yeah. It's you've got to get Hill in the centre, and if you get anything else, you're getting nothing.
Yep. That's why I don't mind, like, this hand that Dory and them are playing.
Yep.
Get nice draw on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of room to miss Corey's front one and draw a counter.
Yep. Sit on Marshall, you draw the shot.
Just like this. Just like that. Oh, yeah, just trying to land. The difficulty of this shot is, I think it outweighs the percentage of just drawing second wood.
Yep, agree.
And he's... Yeah. Okay.
Played it pretty well.
Playing forwards, like, got the maximum of that. But Dory keeps away. He can turn that bowl out for 4.
Mm-hmm. Draw a toucher for 3.
Yep. He gets this one. Going to be up and about. Big bowl in the game here for Simon Dorr. Sit that bowl out for 4. 5 the diff up and back. Having a look. Wow.
Oh, chips it out
his
for
own out.
1.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot.
It is.
Disappointing you give the shot away, but you played it well.
And it's only one away.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It makes it 10-all. But I think, like you said earlier, Sam, that for that one, the risk versus reward was probably there.
Yeah,
you get it
100%.
right.
Yep.
You 4 shots, and like I said, you go into the up and back 15-9.
Yep.
14-9, sorry, with 5 shots difference.
Yep.
Certainly worthwhile.
Yeah. And Justin Morris just then said to Stewie, let's get back to what we were doing earlier, that sort of back and middle instead of the ultimate short end. Game on. All square up and back. What more could you ask for as a spectator?
Jimmy, what a start.
It's his length, isn't it? He's back to what he was peppering at the start of this game.
100%. Marshall a bit short on his first attempt. So a change of hand here required. Marshall on the backhand. Hopefully he has the mentality of just trying to draw a little toucher here. Can sit that shot bowl. Gets to the inside of this one. He's not far away. Oh, just probably lacking at least one more revolution. Forbes trying to go for cover early.
Yeah, I think he skipped this game pretty well, like on the call of just keeping the confidence in his team. Obviously, it's night, and it's very easy to try and draw the absolute shot and drop short. He's just said to young Cam there, just get up to the logo. You drop short, and look at that. He was jack eye pretty well. Mature head, which doesn't mature, and Stewie sometimes goes astray.
It's a funny one too, Sam. I mean, everyone sees the game differently. I'd nearly argue that maybe drawing the toucher first is as beneficial to just drawing pass. The shot's really there for the opposition
on the backhand. And
I wonder if just them playing it first closes that opportunity off. Hill turns a little harder here. He chips himself over for a front hopper.
It's like that backhand, they're afraid to turn Marshall's bowl over, but if you turn it over to one down, so be it. You fatten the target to trail it with the next.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I would have preferred to see that. Walker with a really good attempt with his first. Second one pinched the line.
Justin Morris was just having a yarn on the bank here. Didn't realise it was his turn to bowl. Apologises and gets back on the mat. Yeah, stick him with his forehand.
Yeah, maybe with Walker's there now, maybe you do stay on the forehand, try and turn something of your own. Hurries through the blue. Oh, yeah, okay, the back flop helps. Hicks arriving through.
Plenty of options in there.
Yeah, and you get to sort of pick your weight in this kind of situation. Probably would want to be more than 3 feet. Got bowls to sit and work off. Case in point. Well played, Corey Hicks. Gets the maximum result, but it was always there. Half of Marshall.
So Stewie just said, come through our pack. Justin says, what about I just pop the jack in the pit? Got to a good house.
Yeah. Probably moves the yucky one out of the way too, which probably allows Forbes, if nothing changes and he also sees that when he gets down to the mat, probably allows him just to pop the jack. But there's also a chance to be under that blue one and sit Corey's out.
Yep. Turn the front, sit the bowl, trail the jack. Yep. As you see there, they got those 2 bowls at the back. Even if he only trails it sort of to the tee.
Yep, agree.
Important one by Cozzer here. He's well wide of it. Is he trying to cover? Or draw a counter? Yeah, I think he is trying to cover. Interesting to see what Stewie favours here. His call was just to turn through their own or get the jack or sit the bowl, but I don't think you're really wrong in either shot.
Yep.
It just comes to preference.
Yep, agree, 100%. And I think how it looks when you stand up there compared to how this one probably looks from the mat is probably vastly different.
Yeah.
When you stand at the head, it probably looks pretty juicy just to arrive up there with a metre or two, but when you get down to the mat and you see the full jack, playing weight, gets Corey out clean, works. Oh. Don't think he's done enough for shot.
They've had some decent results on the run, haven't they? Off some tight stuff. Killed a couple of tight things, but again, that's bowls in it. Bowls is the winner.
Tell you what, he was a chance of nearly getting Walker's jack high bowl then too on the way through. That would have been a maximum, a true maximum.
We might have seen a few unhappy players if that happened. Jeez, I only just missed it.
Yeah.
Dory got 2 in the gun though to draw it.
Yeah, has been drawing really well tonight too. Very rarely falls short. Weight control is exceptional. Has he paired them though? You probably... Yeah. There we go. You hear that through the microphone, I believe. Arrive through your own bowls, a little wide. You see that last one of Simon Dawes. Things are going to move.
Play good weight.
Just got to be good from here.
Well played.
Yeah, well played, Stuart Forbes.
Now does Dory just pot it?
Yeah, you've got to think he's only one down here, so even if you just get the bowl out clean, it's a good result.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, he could nearly look on the forehand as well, land the bowl.
Yeah, yep. I think whilst they don't really have anything back, there's a lot of room between the back bowl and the ditch. So, he's probably got 8 or 9 feet from the back bowl to the ditch. So he doesn't even have to sit on top of it in the pit. Just got to get it in there and hope that his stays on too. Needs to hold on for the bowl. Doesn't. Well, it's only 1. It does mean that Dork takes last shot as we go into the final end. 11-10 in favour of Forbes. They've won the last 3 ends in a row.
I'd be keeping this away from the ditch completely as well.
Yes.
I'd be going back and on the bowls a say logo. I know they just lengthened it back out of touch, but you got to keep this door rink away from the ditch.
Yep, agree 100%. Even if they, even the jack sort of just gets to that sort of text part of the logo, I think this is pretty much perfect. I think, Sam, as you said, it's probably a little bit shorter than what they've been playing, but again, it keeps the jack a long way away from the ditch.
So now we last end. Forbes by 1. What's everyone's predictions in the chat? Chuck a prediction in, chuck a winner in. What do you favour, Izzy?
Well, I'm going to back the sheer experience and hardcore want to win of Simon Dorr.
Yep. I'm similar, especially if he's got last bowl.
Yep.
I think he big chance to get it done. Smasher got here. Eats it up. Good start. It was a confident draw. Fortunate to eat it, but gave himself that chance.
Yeah. It's probably only...
They trailed a yard.
Yeah.
And it wasn't over cooking it, yeah.
Jim needs to clear his own here. Does. Speed was really good. Shame he pinched his line a little. Marshall. It's one of those ones, Sam, where you probably just take an extra breath before you jump on the mat to play this.
Yep. Oh, he's just pinched this one too.
Oh, speed was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple comments coming in for Dorr. Got one for Team Forbes so far. Keep letting us know. Cracking end to this final. Been a tight tussle from end 1, Sam. It's been a brilliant display of bowls. Great drawing has been on display all game.
And a cracking 2 finals, really, isn't it?
Yep.
The ladies just before this game, Rachel drew it to win the game with her first bowl, and again here, 1 in it. Who's going to play the match winner? Mitch Walker needs the weight on this line.
Yeah, see here then.
Harry Mount to draw the winner. He's got 1 pill left.
He's been drawing pretty well tonight too, to be fair.
He's played good, the young fella, hasn't he? Especially on these lengths. What's he got? He's on the trot behind it.
Looks a little quick for me, Sam.
Just a touch.
Turns a little more. He probably got the right, enough of an edge back into the jack.
Dory going with the safety to not turn that last ball over, which is fair enough. They got Brent's on the way up, which is the shot bowl and the shorter one, but to draw it, you're probably definitely in between them well and truly.
Yeah. You get to Marshall here, you draw second. Oh, it's an effort. Should have.
How's the nerves, you reckon?
Yeah.
The boys will be feeling it. It's what you play for, though, isn't it? Win a state title.
100%.
You want to be out here playing the big ones to win it. Oh, going to make it interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's still definitely under that, though. He can get through Mitch's. I think this is a really important first one here by Corey.
Yep.
Has to turn the head over, reach 2 feet yard.
Agree. Nothing really past the jack either, Sam, so...
He doesn't like it.
Wow. Had the license to be sort of half a bowl
Anything,
tight
wouldn't it? Yeah.
and just get through Walker. I mean, you don't really want to open it up, but, you know...
So Beak here has just called Justin, wait down to the tee. If you need more to get under, fair enough, but get any of the bowls out. Does he have a gap for the jack? I don't know. But he can, if he gets Brent flush, can run onto the jack.
I think with this speed there, you can nearly get to the jack, Sam.
Oh, not like this. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. That would have been a filthy way to do it, wouldn't it? Opens it up for Corey, though.
Also gets a bowl past for... Never mind, I think that's gone out of bounds. What's Corey Hicks got here? Needs to hurry a little. It's a good shot.
If I'm Stuart Forbes,
Go
you
more.
are going quick. You can get both of theirs clean. I think Corey's is past Cameron's on the wing, so he shouldn't be able to get his own clean.
Yep.
But speed.
Yeah. Just got to make contact with literally any of those 4 bowls, Sam, and he's probably in a better position for his second one.
Yep. 100%.
Maybe even a chance off of Marshall onto Corey. Maybe up to the jack even.
Yeah. It's really a 2-bowl play, the old 7-point play in footy.
Yep.
Kick the point, kick the goal. Must turn the head over with this one.
Forbes
Not
on
quite as much as I
his...
thought.
Yeah.
Close, though.
Needs to turn. Needs to turn. Oh, no. That's one of those ones, Sam. You got to miss that tight too. You got to get Walker off the line at least.
Just had to make it easier, didn't he?
Yep. I think I'd be flying.
Yep.
That Marshall bowl and just praying it goes through the jack.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the second.
100%. Even hitting Mitch's, you'd hit anything at the front.
Yeah.
He's now got to play the perfect one.
Yeah.
Does Dory make this easier, or does he just run for cover? Well, he's just playing nice weight up to it. Just trying to turn it over.
Yeah. Turns it over. He makes it really hard.
Oh, just opened it.
Yeah. Now there's a chance for the jack into the pit. There is a hole, though. The quicker you go, the more that hole is exposed.
And I think it is only 2, so if he does get the bowl clean with no jack, it's a draw still with Dory 1 left. Stewie chasing it. It's definitely tighter. This is too far under.
Needs to hurry.
Oh.
Oh, my days. Well, he's made second wood.
Has he? Or
If
has
he
got
hasn't
the shot.
If he hasn't drawn the shot. it's just one of those things, Sam. You know, he misses tight with the first.
Yeah, it just...
And that sort of thing happens. He would have been obviously in a better position, but again, experience plays a factor there. He probably should have known to miss the first one tight.
Simon Dorr plays the exact same bowl here. He trails the jack for the win.
Yep.
We've got no indication of who's holding. I suspect they still have one. The body language didn't really drop as if he misses this, we lose the game. So, in saying that, young Cam is on the bank.
Chewing his fingernails.
Can't watch.
Door not far away. Mitch Walker up through the jack. Works. Oh, no. Doesn't get it through the jack. Could this come down to a measure? Marshall's going to shake hands. No one's keen enough to shake the hand.
We're going to an extra end, I believe, if they're all... Unless they're just walking away. Is it extra end?
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, extra end. 11 all.
Very anticlimactic little moment there, but...
Give us something.
Wow. Here we go. I think someone did say an extra end, didn't they? It was Ming. Called the extra end. So, Shuey Forbes has won the toss. Cam saying, what do you want to do?
Give it away.
Okay, no. Do you know what? I don't mind this by Shuey. He says, we're going to keep the map because if we give it away, they're going to go T to T.
Yep.
And they have been thrashed T to T, haven't they? That's a cool, calm, collected call by Stu because
but do you know what's interesting, Sam?
he's bringing the mat up.
Yeah. They've played with the mat just behind the Coopers logo, I think.
Yeah.
Have they not? And
Yes,
they've thrown the jack to the bowls to say logo, so not sure.
The pressure's got to Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's just forgotten or...
He's just chucked it where he thought. Wowee, folks.
Exciting finish. 11 all. Extra end.
There's a couple smiles between the players now. They've relaxed a touch. Here we go. What's Jimmy got? Can he set the tone for this extra end? He's having a little crack here. Pretty good starter. Wow. This is as good as it gets, isn't it?
I'm nervous. I don't know to stand up, sit down.
I know. I feel like I want to go out there and just pot the jack and just take it.
It's how Team Door got themselves into this final, Sam. Mitch Walker potted the jack. It was a draw off to the pit, and they couldn't do it. It's a good first one from Marshall.
He slaps his leg. He really wants to be on the jack every bowl, or the wizard. I'd be taking that all day. If he plonks his next one next to that one, you've done your job.
100%.
What's Jimmy got? On a good area again.
Sometimes these ends, Sam, it's not necessarily about letting the skipper cross over up.
Yep.
Sometimes it's about letting the skipper cross over with the best head set up.
100%. I know a lot of skippers who would prefer to sometimes cross down with something to play to.
Yep.
Because it is easier that way. Brent wants his reply.
Close.
He's having a look.
Wants some jack movement.
Brilliant. Wow, this extra end has started absolutely brilliantly.
Corey Hicks has come to life.
He's been quiet for how he normally is, hasn't he?
Looks like he's staring us down at the moment.
Yeah. Tell you what, I am disappointed with Cos. I thought he would have had a bit of a haircut for this. Like, he's got the little curly fro. Cam.
Oh,
it's a good shot.
Well played, Cameron Hill.
It's a good shot.
I tell you who wouldn't have missed an opportunity for a fresh haircut, Sam. It's younger brother Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was also a bit disappointed with the mixed pairs. I said to him for the state singles, you better rock up with a fresh fade. Looking absolutely fresh. Look good, feel good, play good.
Mitchie Walker.
Great shot. Oh, it's getting vocal.
It is.
It is getting vocal. You can feel the tension between everyone here. The crowd's on the edge of their seat.
Okay. Forbes asked for 6 feet originally. Young Hill just questioned 6 feet, yes. And Forbes sort of just corrected and said, mate, to be honest, you just got to make contact. Doesn't really matter the speed. Gets to Marshall that is a good result.
Yeah, he's got their bowl out for good cover.
Yep. Jack's going to move to that left-hand side of screen where we just saw Dawes' foot come into.
Mitchie Walker played an absolute bomb. This one must get to a good house. Jeez, he's played 2 good shots.
He has.
What an extra end just quietly.
Yeah.
If you didn't think the standard of this game could get any higher, they've got on this extra end and they've said, watch this. Absolutely much watch TV.
Morris. Do you think they go quicker here, Sam? Depends on the angle of that jack to the cover of Mitch Walker.
Yeah, well, it is tough, isn't it? Because it is just a 1-bowl target.
Yeah. Looks like they're going forehand, maybe trying to tuck that jack 2 or 3 feet.
Lovely look.
Closes that off a little. Still jack down the line is okay. Tricky.
Pressure bowls.
Dory almost rode that harder than the
Got a bit worried, I think.
playing team.
He got a bit worried. Young Cozza Hicks, the curly fro. What's he got? Think he's just getting out wide again? Or is he going to try and draw the toucher around the corner? Looks like he's trying to draw the toucher around the corner. Okay. He's fist pumped that, so I assume he was playing the blocker.
Yeah, well,
We will never
I
know.
can imagine him fist pumping it. Just the fact that it's landed on the line and ended up being a blocker. It does. It's a nuisance.
It's only a nuisance if they're going quick, but
Yeah,
they've still got the nice shot on, don't they?
100%, and you can still. I mean, I think you can still pop it on the. Sorry, kill it on the forehand if you wanted to, and or the backhand.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on the.
Justin wasn't far away with his first.
Poking up, Justin Morris.
Close. Oh, he's got the blocker. Cozza cannot wipe the grin off his face. Have a look at him. Look at the smirk. I don't know if you could be smiling that hard about that. Oh, jeez.
Loves his own work.
He just said, I just played a perfect bowl then. Surprised he's not going to clap this one. What's he going to do here? Another blocker, surely. Well, nothing's changed, has it? Like, Forbes still has to arrive up. He's playing the backhand now. Yeah, he's going short again. This is a lot shorter, though.
Played it pretty good.
Smirking again. Oh, no, can't be happy with that one. He fell under the line. Stewie, forehand, lefty forehand at this.
Yeah.
Only interesting thing, I can't see. I wonder if that jack lines up to Mitch's bowl.
Yeah. Yep. It's a good question. I think it does.
So it could ricochet anywhere. Stewie Forbes of the beak.
Oh, looks wide. Okay, that makes things different, Sam. 2 seconds by the looks now.
I think you got to be more direct on that hand.
Yeah. Yep.
With that weight, it's not going to give.
No.
It gives on the draw late, but yeah, just got to be a bit more direct. But it gets another one.
What does Dory do here, Sam? Does he just try and load up at the front? I'm not sure if that's...
Yeah, it depends if where Stewie's landed changes something to the jack. If it goes all the way back, they're down. Stewie's got the back as 2. Unless he's just
trying to draw a
draw
second.
I'm not too sure.
No.
If it got there, it'd be pretty incredible. But we'll wait and see. Stewie Forbes walks back to the mat with 1 bowl in hand. Down game.
Sneaky chance, Sam, to flick that bowl off clean. We see that one of Corey Hicks on the line makes that quick weight clean.
Yep.
Probably impossible, but the speed he played works.
Yep.
Any contact on Walker is the goal.
Deep breath.
Forbes. Oh, I think it's wide, Sam.
Just out there again.
What a shot, Mitch Walker.
Played the match winner in the semi, played the match winner in the final.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. Well played, lads.
There you go. Extra end. Well done. Brent Marshall, Mitch Walker, Corey Hicks, Simon Dorr, our new State Fours champions. What an effort from the team. You can see there how much it means to Dory and Cozza as they embracing a big hug with the full team. That's the first state title to Corey, Brent and Mitch. Sam, you'd have to
believe
think
so, yep.
That, without knowing the stats for sure, that's probably the 15th, 20th for Dory.
Yeah, he would have won a few.
Imagine.
Yeah, 100%. Won a fair few along the way.
What a game. Extra end. Congratulations and well done to the team from the Metro, all hailing from Modbury and or Salisbury.
And to Stewie Forbes and his boys, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker to go down that way, but well played by all. That's, I can tell that one hurts, but the curse continues. But oh, dear, it's going to hurt when we put him out in the first round in the pairs tomorrow, too.
Brilliant. What a final. 2 cracking finals, to be honest, that we've had tonight in the fours. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Sam, thanks for joining me in this stream once again.
Yeah, no worries, mate. My pleasure. Love doing it. Another couple great games, so thanks for having me.
That's the way. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with the pairs, semi and final. Sam and I hopefully won't be on this side of the camera. Potentially could meet each other in the last game. I'd shake your hand, mate, but I won't do that till we're at this time tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Enjoy the streams tomorrow. We will catch you then.